New York's always been going through phases. It's just this current phase, New York is not really at the forefront of it. That's all it is. But you're gonna get that one young one that's gonna emulate everybody on north, south, east, and west out of New York, and he's gonna bring New York back to the top again. That's literally how it's gonna go. It always go back to New York.
We gonna have to wait some time after that shit, cause niggas had to wait for that whole drill scene in Chicago to die down before New York got his buzz again.
Mm-hmm. It's always a phase. I feel like it's gonna be another down south nigga to go to New York and just rep New York.
And that's crazy. You had to do the other way around just to pop.
Mm-hmm.
French Montana, Nicki Minaj, any real artist that was big and that wasn't big in New York and went down to Atlanta to go be the shit.
And we said this before on our audio. You gotta go outside your area to get big.
Of course.
Always.
Of course.
Always. So that's literally how it goes. It's not even just the industry. That's for you to get plugged into the industry. You gotta go outside your area to get big. You can be the shit in your area, but you can be God or queen and king in another area.
That's why I always give respect to one nigga that didn't even have to do that. And still was it didn't last long, but I give it to him. Nigga from my own city, man. I'ma always give Willie his due. I'ma always give it to him. It didn't last long, but I always give a nigga that was outside on Broadway Pizza selling out CDs. Fuck telling them to go download my shit, selling out CDs.
Yeah.
You talking about selling out CDs, you got niggas that's in our state, in New Jersey. You got niggas that's out here selling out motherfuckers' bank accounts, flipping houses.
Anything.
This nigga Envy, and I fuck with you DJ Envy, but this nigga DJ Envy really was, you know, his right hand man, his day one.
Ugh.
The nigga
that nigga was in my city flipping houses.
The nigga is this day one, his right hand man, his whatever you want to call his left hand man, his shooter. Not saying that he was but whatever, bitch. But whatever you want to call his like that was his man.
I seen him up front. He looked like a bitch up front.
This nigga DJ Envy gave his folks the cosign of a motherfucking, I could say a decade. Brings them more breakfast. Brings them more Breakfast Club. Puts them on
platform. You coming at this nigga hard like you. I'm trying.
I seen them. Look, they've been doing that shit before it got publicized. They've been in the roadworks. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Flipping houses.
These niggas is going into poverty areas. Like, yeah, we want to get back to the black community. We want to show that you can have ownership. All this high power goofy shit. Whole time, flip. 100K, they get the 100K back. Flip, 120K, they get the 120K. Flip, 140K, the nigga ran over the 140K, they waiting for the 140K back. And he's just constantly doing over and over, 100 here, 250 here.
And I don't like that shit.
In New Jersey.
And I don't like
that shit. And then using the aspect of I'm right here near New York, so just in case if I got it.
Bridge 15 minutes away.
Yep.
But I'm in Jersey though, because that's where I receive my mail the whole time, boy.
That's some bitch ass, but listen, they've been doing that shit for a long time before it got publicized. And he's not the only one. Envy is not the only one. It was other niggas that's part of the loop, but they didn't put him in the public.
Did Envy get down or he didn't know?
Yeah, he got down.
You think he got down or you think he was just like, I'm just putting my man?
He got down. Fuck all that.
It's just the fact
like he knew the risk of this shit, but just give me this 250 on the back end.
He got down. Bro.
So if that's the case, then why did Envy end the deal with him when he said the business wasn't looking right?
It got too hot.
Yeah.
He couldn't fuck with him in the public, but in the back end, he's still fucking with him.
But no, he admitted and said like, yeah, it was one time.
You gonna jump in the water when it's clear. When
but no, he said it was a situation where they both did an investment. Envy said, nah, like I'm not fucking with this investment. And then he said the bull gave him his money back.
Niggas could say anything.
But even if he did, that don't mean he gave them other niggas their money back. And that's the problem. Do you think? I just think it's but he pretty much a scam artist, in your opinion? Not Envy, but the bull he was.
Yeah, yes. Nigga, when you pay niggas that live there in that city, pay bums and shit.
I know.
I'm not saying him. I'm saying when you have a lot of money and you paying people off to burn down the old abandoned buildings and shit,
for no reason.
so you can put up a new property just to sell out and overprice the fuck out that building.
People think this shit for no reason. Now this is an insurance claim.
Yeah. And you know nobody in the city is can afford that unless they own Section 8. But so you got niggas from New York coming over here and buying that property, and you just keep doing the same shit over and over and over and over again, because you know the New York market is actually gonna pay more to live in this area.
But not no bullshit though, because this shit federal fed like since like 17, 18. Like since like 2017, 2018.
2016. They been doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yo, he said.
Long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
2016. I'm saying 2016 is when that shit was really hot. 2016 is when we got that big run.
I'm thinking like 2018.
2013.
That has been public.
2013.
They've been doing this shit in the back end.
2013 started.
Listen.
You saying that's.
I agree. That's where it started.
Well, you saying it took off around
16.
Listen.
Okay, that could be two things to be true.
You know how many New York artists that Jersey City, Newark and Jersey City are like the same way.
Okay.
Newark and Jersey City, if you know about that, that's North Jersey, that's my way. Everybody knows when you in the downtown area, that's like the tourist attraction. That's where people from out of state, New York, PA, wherever, you come down there when you want to like be in the city life and shit out of the way, because you know that's where the most police at and it's more controlled environment. Once you actually start going outside into the jungles, into the hoods, going to Newark at night, you talk about Salem and shit being bad. If you go to Newark at night, you better have something on you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really, you just really gotta be street smart or not outside at all. Cause
so this is Pop Smoke Flow. You better have your gun.
Hell yeah. It's a risk leaving your car parked outside in fucking Newark. Your shit could get broke into and you won't even know it until the next day, nigga.
Right.
So in Jersey City, shit. You know how many people come to Jersey City and be like, that shit is beautiful, but when you go outside of the downtown area and you see how them niggas shit. Shit. I mean, look, Patterson is bad, but when you talk about them, they're bigger cities and they're more connected to the bridge of New York City.
Okay.
From Patterson, we have to take a straight drive to cross the George Washington Bridge. Newark, Jersey City, and in New York, you gotta cross either one bridge from Newark to over to New York, or one bridge to Jersey City that's connected. It's like how Camden is with Philly. The bridge to New York is literally in Jersey City. And for Newark, that's like a 5-10 minute drive straight up, depending if it's traffic.
Right.
So it's real easy. The access to that city is easy for us.
So we agreeing on the fact that Envy finesse ain't new.
Yes. That's why a lot of them niggas from New York, they get their money in Jersey. That's why they love coming to Jersey so much. They live out here and they know they can get money out here without NYPD on their ass.
Well, speaking of money, FINESSE2, this nigga saying he got two pregnant at the same time.
I believe it.
Yes.
I think I heard about that one.
Cause he ended up, I think, isn't it called platonic relationship?
Yeah.
When you're with two, it's three or.
It was. One of them fought the other one.
You know what I'm saying? They did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ain't big, but you know what I'm talking about, the type.
It was 3 of them. He said he liked his bitches chunky / thick, but really chunky. 3 of them. But they both fell out, fought. He had to.
All them bitches over 250.
Hell yeah.
Straight, bro.
Yeah, I'm good. But yeah, after that fight with each other, the third one just dipped off. Said it was too much.
He just got both them bitches pregnant at the same time.
Yep.
All he doing is just dumping at them. Every time he with both, like he just making sure every time like they get it in, it's always them 3 together. I don't even know if that's a W or not. I can't say it's an L because he got 2 on.
And they got a girl. Well, his fake son. That little nigga. That's not even his son, but I see what he doing. And that's fucked up. He getting him ready. He getting that little nigga ready.
This shit says.
Y'all heard about him, King?
Yeah.
The little boy with the money that be strong like a straight.
Yeah. Up next.
He doing a classic Baby and Wayne.
Mm-hmm. This shit said ChatGPT can now browse the internet to find recent trustworthy information, including direct link to sources. It is no longer restricted to data collected before September 21st. What the fuck does that mean? Let's say ChatGPT. This shit basically saying it could browse the internet to find recent and trustworthy information, including direct link to sources. It is no longer restricted to data collected before September 21st. So it probably was set to where before. What the fuck? Is that finesse? Shit, that nigga's out.
That gotta be number 3.
He having fun.
Basically, it sounds like to me, it's just some more AI shit that's gonna be able to track what niggas said back in 2010 and make niggas like Kevin Hart apologize for old tweets niggas made.
Yep. And old shows.
Fabio said, I found out I could sell my catalog for 8 figures. I'm not those sleeping emoji. 8 figures?
8 figures is crazy. Talk about 6. Shit.
Sell my catalog for 8 figures, but I'm not though. I guess he feel like he got enough music to make that shit go up more.
If he actually keeps it, that's a smart man. But a lot of niggas like QC, and they were a whole label. Winning label. Sold their catalog like that.
Spotify has started testing out a new AI feature for podcasts that attempts to translate the speech of an original speaker into many languages. This AI shit is like
AI is everywhere.
An AI feature that could literally take like a video in Spanish and translate it to where you'll hear the AI robot talk the podcast in English.
Yes.
But it's Chinese, but you don't know Chinese.
Yes.
But this AI robot's gonna be able to say this whole entire podcast.
Yes, it's in Translate.
In English.
Same thing, it's just putting Google Translate into a system.
This new world scaring me. And I'm a grown ass man saying
Like it's different if you got the captions so where you can see it, or you know where they sometimes they
open the caption up.
The AI feature for podcasts on Spotify?
Yes.
They already got niggas making hit records that don't exist.
That's why I tell people all the time, get into some other shit other than your job. Because when AI hit,
it's gonna hit different.
We talking about 12,000 people getting evicted in Atlanta was one thing.
We talking about all these ESPN niggas getting laid off. McDonald's getting shut down.
Food getting brought back because they found DNA in it.
Toys R Us is a dub because kids don't want toys. Kids don't want toys no more. Food is getting
Toys R Us been shut down.
Food's getting recalled back, steak and certain shit.
No, Toys R Us came back under a different name.
Shoot, food is getting recalled because they finding shit.
Human DNA.
Yep.
All that recall
50-cent
shit.
cheeseburgers. Big cheeseburgers.
Make doubles. When the fuck has
it was
McDonald's?
definitely was the hot dog. But
that too. But I'm saying that I knew, bro. That's why I didn't even partake on that whole bullshit cheeseburger day. Because at the end of the day, if McDonald's wanted to give your ass a free cheeseburger, they gonna give you the most shitty, fucked up, most banged up burger with just one patty in that bitch, less of cheese in there, some real low end shit.
Like a nigga must you a foul nigga, like you gotta be a foul nigga to make this. Like only a foul nigga could make this and put this in a wrapper for as customer service.
It's the ultimate fuck you, but it's still your order.
Yep.
Come back again. But when you get a McDouble, I'll make double, but they only did that shit because they know minorities and homeless people are gonna want to eat that.
You're a foul nigga.
Anybody.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
Bums got 50 cents. They can
He said
afford
the only people that's gonna eat is homeless and who?
minorities.
Yo,
Yeah.
you bitch ass nigga.
Well,
Cause we like anything for the cheap or the free ski.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yo.
They knew niggas and homeless people was gonna grab that shit.
Cause niggas is top flight ignorant.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
We just always looking for the come up. Knowing it's stupid.
Knowing that could be life threatening. Give a fuck if you eating another person.
Like, yeah, just let me use your page right quick. I'm gonna get us 20,000. Now you got explain to the judge and to the officers why your page was active of accumulating $25,000 that was stolen because you wanted let somebody use your page for 24 to 48 hours.
Yep.
And now you're mad if they switch the number, so now you can't get that code to get your page back. It hit different.
Dog.
It's crazy. It's a crazy world, but the fact is that we understand it is what makes it even more crazy.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Because we're accepting this to be normal. It's like jail shit when you see that traumatized and shit, but you're supposed to just act like it's normal so you can stay sane.
That's the world.
And that's how the
Because you
world
can't act like, oh damn, like that nigga just stabbed that nigga 100 times. That shit is not normal, but you gotta walk past and mind your motherfucking business because you ain't in no fight and you better be glad you ain't in no situation stabbing a nigga for your life.
Nigga, it's like,
You
it's
gotta
equivalent to seeing a grown man take a shit in the project hallway every 3 times a week, and
You
at
have to
some point you just get normal, like you to the point where
You just
you
walk
say
past
what's
him.
up to him,
Yeah.
ask cuz taking the shit on the hallway.
because it's normal.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's like, it's trauma, but it's
normalized.
normalized trauma. For everybody to get a piece of. Grown folks, old people,
you
kids.
hating on women. Alright, so I'm hating on women because I'm saying that every time the music or the acting or their career is not as successful no more, they go to twerking as a defense mechanism. I'm a hater for that.
No, you're calling them out on their shit. They don't like that. They don't like accountability. We already spoke on that.
But keep it real though, I'm a hater for that.
To women, yes.
No, that's what I'm saying.
To women, yes. To men, you're speaking reality. And women do not live in reality.
Well, wisdom from Josh shit to add on with Vibes with Zod and M Speaks Reality, and y'all could like add an opinion on to this shit. I'm gonna be real. When it come to that shit, like you just said, bro, women not taking no fucking accountability for that.
They are not. They're not, because honestly, say 65-75% of women do not take accountability for their action or words. Literally, I already said 90% of women are hypocritical.
Like
We
all
said
these
this
women,
before.
bro. This all
They
these
chase
women
red
do.
flags, but preach that they want a green flag.
Bro, all these and that's all they do. But no matter who it is, no matter what race, ethnicity. Let's say a man's wrong because he want to see a fat. Like what straight man don't want to see a fat ass that's natural, and some niggas like the BBLs or whatever. Like alright, I get it, but it's just like damn, every day, like eventually.
That's all you see whenever you unlock your phone and.
But it goes back to what I was saying earlier in the pod where I was like, if you use your brain and really think about it, it's like, when is it gonna click in your brain? You're like, damn, that's all she got to offer. Like, alright, the ass fat, she do look good. That's all she got to offer.
But a lot of niggas not getting no ass.
Cause they're just asthmatized. Pussy whip.
Yep. They're waiting for that one day when they could get some. So it's like a teaser. It's these bitches is teasing these niggas and the simp niggas that know they can't get bitches.
And they tease them on a free platform. And they tease them and brainwash them so much. I'm going to make you go to this extra website, create the account, sign in, link in a debit or way gift card of payment.
That's like the
pay, and now you get the access to watch me really get my mind right. What?
That sounds like a nigga that I saw at the strip club one year in 2017. This nigga he had the bitch dancing in front of him and shit. He just looked like he was just out of it with life, like just real depressed and shit. He looked at me, I looked at him, I could see the pain in his eyes, and I was young. This nigga, as he just take out a whole bunch of money and then just stuff it into that bitch underwear and shit as she's still just dancing, and he just looks sad, like why? He had the
Like,
why the
why
fuck
is
am
he
I
there?
here?
Like,
Why the fuck am I
You know what
here?
that could have been? That could have been a nigga on suicide watch or a nigga that's going through addiction.
Or both.
A nigga that's addicted to going to strip clubs.
Yup. Like for the fact that you
That's
look like you're ready to
terrible.
check
That's
out
not true.
life.
That's terrible.
Say it's
That's
not
what the
true.
world moving towards. We couldn't use
Yep.
that, but that's
But that's why they boycotting that shit though right now, respectfully so. And I stopped my membership too, cause they shit is, their shit is getting too out of here now.
Yep.
And parents are starting to wake up to that shit, and they starting to tell their kids no. But you can see what they trying to do. They want to confuse the new generation,
Yep.
make them more asshole-ish, possessive, entitled, all that shit. Just imagine a whole new society of hurt people that don't know nothing else but to hurt each other.
Yep.
You don't know how to love, be faithful, commit. They don't know how to live in the moment. They always got to worry about likes. They always got to worry about clicks. They always got to worry
New
about...
Age Babylon. Nigga, they wanted like how that opposite world. Remember y'all watched, as kids, y'all watched Jimmy Neutron?
Yeah.
And y'all saw when he went to that opposite earth and everybody was all fucked up, mean. That's the kind of world they want.
Yes.
To be normal, to be an asshole.
And the one thing I hate about what you just said, it's not that I hate it, but it's like, I hate it because it brings up such a good point. There's been so many cartoons or shows. It's been so many little memes or whatever you see. And the greatest meme of them all to me is that shit where it's like, it's New York City and it's cartoons, it's black and white, look like some old school shit. And you just see a bunch of motherfuckers walking around, city shit.
Yep.
You got the ghetto niggas, you got the hood niggas, but they all cartoon and they all the same color, but you could just tell you got the bald niggas, the niggas that got the suits on, everybody walking around, bro, and everybody head is down on their phone, but everybody's walking 80 miles per hour real fast because it's New York. It's the city. Like everybody's walking fast. Wolf of Wall Street floor. Everybody's walking fast. Everybody's head is down on the phone. And all you should, because it's cartoon. All it shows is you see some people getting hit by cars, some people running in the buildings, some people falling into a fire extinguisher hole because they was doing they was doing road construction, but everybody's on their phone. Everybody is moving and walking like how I be at a mall or at a phone. Everybody's moving, walking fast like it's school, but everybody is on their phone. Like everybody. So when you just sit there and see that for about 7 seconds, you just like, yo, I watched this nigga fall into the manhole. I watched this nigga get hit by a car. I watched this nigga get hit at a motherfucking crossing guard and then kept his head down and kept walking and went across the highway and almost got hit. And then you be like, yo, this is what the generation is now.
Yes.
So if they was making that shit back then, they was letting us know that this was gonna happen. We don't know when.
90%
but the world's
of our childhood
after 20
predicted this.
Yes.
90% of our childhood.
Jimmy Neutron,
Cody Kids Next Door predicted it.
Disney, fucking SpongeBob, American Dad,
Family Guy, the end of the world and shit.
The Simpsons, all that
Simpsons predicted everything.
Even what's that shit?
Even South Park predicted shit.
Even they had a couple little subliminals. It wasn't a lot, but it was a little something in there you could have found. And I just feel like overall, it's like it does make me feel like our generation is the last.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I feel like not a lot of 90s
It ended
kids
at
remember
98
this.
for me.
I feel like 90s kids don't remember this
96,
episode. That don't remember this episode of Cody Kids Next Door was a group of girls in the gang. You know, kids like fighting adults and shit. Girls in the gang decided to make a gun that turned niggas feminine. And niggas made a gun to make girls masculine.
I'm talking about that shit where it was like
it was a real fucking laser beam ray that just like boom.
It was what they were calling
now he dresses as a fairy and he's sitting there with a magic wand dancing.
And it's sad cause bro, you bringing up little small stupid shit like that, like
that was on TV when we were all 7 and 9. So between 7 and 9.
I know what you're talking about. It's like they zap them and they go from the men, now they wearing the girl dress and they're a woman, they're feminine, and they're losing their mind.
Even in the Spider-Man cartoon where they had a multiverse for fucking Spider-Man where everything Peter Parker was, but is a woman now. The women are all doing all the jobs and all the men are at home dealing with the kids and making food. It's like a backwards effect.
Let's speak on the fact that all that shit literally was just letting us know that this is not going to be just a reality show. This is not going to just be for just cartoons and for jokes. This is what your adult life is going to be.
Yes.
It's sick shit to me. But I can't say it's wrong because, like you said, we all grew up in a generation to where, nigga, we had access and we all seen that shit. If we would have really took note of that shit, we would really know that all this shit happening is inevitable. This was destined
Bound to happen.
But we ignored the signs. We ignored the Umbrella video of Rihanna. We ignored the Jay-Z, The Rock. We ignored the Kanye Happy Meal. We ignored all of it.
Yep.
Because we like, oh, nah, this is just how life is. This is just what comes with this life. You gotta be able to keep up. Nah.
Yep.
We fall into the program.
Till after 2020, wham, whole new restart. A short-term restart, but a good enough restart. Because I feel like the great reset's coming. In my personal opinion, I don't know what it is, but something big is about to happen where shit is really gonna come to the point of no return. That whole 2020 shit that they made, that was just like the tip of the iceberg.
Allegedly, October is a possibility for a government shutdown.
Yup. And what happens with that, niggas not gonna be able to. And they supposed to spike the rent up since America's going broke. They're gonna raise the price up on everything now. Gas, food, rent, phone bills.
I love
everything.
women, but sometimes I want women to take accountability that they don't take, and I'm glad that y'all too, especially you, was making that point because they hate taking accountability, and that's where I be getting so confused that y'all need to take accountability for the fact that you can't preach all this, I want this and I want that, and then when it's time to stand on it,
They can't.
You want to be
pointed at the niggas.
You want to be treated like the breadwinner. You want to be treated like an independent woman, but then you get tired of being the breadwinner.
They don't like it.
You're tired of paying all the bills. You tired of doing. Well, giant women ain't supposed to do that if a man stand on business. I agree with you. But y'all women that say it, and then when y'all do it, y'all start doing it. I was like, damn, I can do this shit, but this shit hard. I don't want to be the breadwinner no more. I want to take the back seat and be the number 2 to his one.
Word up.
But y'all want to be treated like the one, the alpha, the almighty, the omega.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I miss the women, but here's the thing. The most powerful men had a strong neck. Men are the head, women are the neck to keep him there and focus. The women that were like that are gone.
That's why the government ripped them kind of niggas away from the household to fuck everything up.
Yep.
If you had a solid male role model in the house, all them kids, boy or girl, they're gonna grow up to be fine in life because they're prepared. They have both that feminine side from the mother and that masculine side from the father to balance their asses out. But once you take the father out, when you start paying bitches to not have a father in the house at all, that's when you start seeing the shit shift. Like, the mother's not gonna know how to handle a whole family. Just imagine a bitch had 5 kids, 2 girls and 3 sons. How the fuck is she gonna be able to multitask and play daddy here with this boy and play mommy with this girl, or the opposite, without not knowing what the fuck to do? Men were built to be leaders. We were built to bring our family to the forefront, to make sure our family is okay. A woman cannot do that shit because they weren't built. They were built to be taken care of.
And we're 3 men having this conversation, not to be on some woke shit, but just because we are aware of the impact of what will happen if a government shutdown happens. Because it's only been a certain amount of times where this shit has happened. You have women out here that I've spoken to in real life, in real time, be like, they were saying the government might shut down like October. They were saying October 1st, some crazy shit, the government might shut down. Like, what that mean? Like, come on. That's the difference between men and women. You said men think what?
Men live in reality, women live in fantasy.
Yeah.
Well, government about to shut down, and then y'all gonna be like, oh, I gotta wear a mask again. I gotta go get a COVID test.
Is that all you care about? You're not caring about how
jobs gonna be affected. Schools for children.
Everything.
They have the right to tell your children, yo, the government is shut down, so until further notice, whether it's 30 days or 111, you need to have your child home, and after about 6:30, 7 p.m., depending on what state you is or whatever, you can't leave the house. now you want to have everybody back in the store buying all the toilet paper, all the water, all the soap,
Free
all
rent
the,
again.
all the dishwashing. Everybody gonna buy everything up. But like you said, look what women are worried about. We were looking at the real shit. We look at the real, like basically what I'm trying to say is like, as a man, us knowing about the status of the world is important. Cause a woman not gonna know that shit until she living in it. She gonna be like, yeah, like yeah, what you doing? Why you saying like, bitch, you know what time it is? Like, what you mean? What time it is? 9:48. I'm about to go out to the club, bitch. It ain't no club. Bitch, you better be hopeful you can go to Applebee's at these hours. You know all they got is two things: Wawa and McDonald's.
Yep.
And Wawa we got you all night, and McDonald's we got you till midnight.
Yep.
If not 10 o'clock.
Or McDonald's.
So I'm just looking at like the fact that women don't be paying that shit no mind, and we be really out here like, nah, I gotta get this business started, I gotta get this podcast jumping, I might gotta pick up a second job for the time being. They really in La La Land. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Like and the big you shouldn't have did that with Danny Lee. That was fucked up. I fuck with you, bro, but like word up, like these women really be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And I'm only saying that because it was in one video where after she had the baby, she was sitting there like yelling and screaming at him, and they was on live, and he was just like, yeah, Shawty need to get out my crib. Shawty is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But he gaslighted her though. Like he was gaslighting her, and now she's screaming. Yeah. So I fuck with you, babe, but you definitely gaslighted her because you definitely was fucking old.
And that's how you know the tides are gonna come. The tides are gonna change when this government shutdown shit happens. Cause they're gonna know a lot of women are gonna get jobs working from home. So that's gonna be a constant income, or these bitches on OnlyFans or how.
I was about to say, y'all know what the best job is that you can do at home.
OF. But you gotta really be cute for that shit or have some talent.
Nah, bro, they could be straight up tees on Instagram, Twitter. Don't fuck nobody.
Or just show their feet. Or they get or act like an NPC. But I'm just saying.
We don't, my fault. We only saying this to say that this adds to our point where we say women got it easier than men. Because all they gotta do is just bend over. You thought I was feeling viral.
Yes.
Even if butt ass ugly.
Even if nothing that back there.
Nothing, no ass, butt ass ugly, and old as fuck.
But let you be butt ass ugly, but you got a lot. Well, as a woman, you butt
ass. A lot of ass, you good.
Butt ass ugly though. All they need to see is that. That's all they need to see.
Oh, yeah,
and that nigga that's still gonna send you some money.
But men, like you said before, most men don't got that intelligence to be like, damn, why is all her videos waist down? You already know about the bitches who show neck up. You're like, alright, she might be on the bigger side. Why you don't?
They get paid too. They get paid.
I don't condone
for a whole bunch of belly and shit.
I don't condone nobody getting paid to gain weight and put yourself on a health.
And that's normal now. That's normal now. That's encouraged for bitches to do now. But like I said, I love the plus size community. But the fact that a morbidly obese person, woman, whatever, could just stand in front of a phone, make TikToks, barely moving, and still could get paid from the platform and from simp niggas, and still able to get fucked on too if they was into that type of shit too.
Yep.
Whereas a nigga, if you butt ass ugly, if you ugly, don't got no motion, don't got no money, and you broke, and you ugly, and you fat as hell, you is not getting no pussy.
Not at all.
Not at fucking all. That's fucked up, but that's real shit.
That's really how it is.
You not fucking. But in this world, all that criteria, and her titties could be sagging, her teeth could be butter yellow, her pussy could be hairy as fuck, and she could grow facial hair slightly under her chin, second chin. That bitch is still able to get her back blown out from some bum ass nigga. Somebody's gonna be fucking.
Paying her rent as well.
Paying her rent as fucking well.
That's literally how it is.
That is fucking insane. But then when a bitch wanna talk about it, oh, this is a man's world. We have no power. These niggas acting like bitches even though they got all the power. What power do we have? Y'all run the court system. Y'all run the child care system. Y'all run every other system.
Men got all the power, but we still, and I ain't saying we, but we still collectively as men throw our life away over women.
Yes.
We sacrifice our life, our hard-earned money, legacies that was built for generations. Even with gang and mob ties, even these Italian niggas was crashing out over that pay.
Yeah. Nigga,
The power
we've been
of the pay is
institutionalized. We've been in society. We've already been brainwashed to understand that a woman comes before anything else. Attention of a woman, affection from a woman, attraction from a woman, anything that regarding women, the safety and protection of a woman, all that shit.
You know, it's a perfect example of that when your mom cooking or she, about to make dinner and you get to the dinner table, you about to eat, you a kid, young bullshit, and she like, yeah, we gotta all start getting a diet, we've been eating sloppy, we gotta all start eating better, so she taking all the chips and all the Cosmos out and putting bowls of fruit and shit out there, whatever. It's just that one moment, like she felt like I might be gaining too much weight, or I might not be where I used to be. So now that I feel that way as a mother, as a female, as a woman,
I feel that way.
that is crazy, and that right there is a teaser of what you will get as a child to let you know, nigga, happy wife, happy life, the woman's old. That little shit like that. Like, yeah, you know your mom, you know what I mean? She want everybody to eat better, so just listen to her, just rock with it. Meanwhile, you want the bullshit food, now you gotta start eating healthy now. Whether you're 7, 9, I'm talking like you at a kid age, not no teenage age where you be like, nah, I know this is food. Like, I know this is bullshit that she doing right now. It's like when you at that young age, when you see shit like that, you be like, oh nah, women can do demonic things.
Hurt people.
Yep.
Women can do demonic things and you have to love her. And you have to cherish her.
The abused becomes the abuser.
Yep.
Every time.
And all those 7, 8 kids in the house that got abused by their mother, more than likely gonna be either victims or abusers. Well, more than likely abusers. Nigga, if you want a case, Blueface and his mom. Being raised by that toxic bitch, I know he probably was gonna more than likely be up on that shit too. And what? He's clearly the male version of his mother.
Yes.
So why, I'm not saying he deserves it, but why they don't give R. Kelly that grace? And I ain't defending R. Kelly. But he was touched on by allegedly his aunt.
Yes.
And it makes me believe that when he got touched on at that age, which is dramatic, in his brain, he's stuck on when that happened. So if that happened to him at 10, 11, as fucked up as it sounds, he want all the women that was 10, 11, 12, because he felt like he was robbed.
So you want to rob somebody else? Are they innocent?
Or his brain technically might only still be when he was that little boy. So in his brain, he think, oh, there's nothing wrong if I like them young. You like young girls? How old you talking?
How they try to say Michael Jackson was?
Michael ain't helped though. Cause how he was coming and the soft spoken and all that, it's possible they could have just been putting dirt on his name. But how he was coming, it didn't help.
It didn't help at all, but
it made him look like he's the ultimate.
More putting dirt on his name.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Did not help. You going to the?
I feel like he did think he was.
Bro, you going to the church?
That's what I said.
You
like,
going to
I don't think he really had a childhood. I think his dad was really out there trying to push the music. That
plus, Michael, I heard that he was really traumatized. Joe put an ass whooping to that boy that it couldn't do nothing but to scramble your brain.
But I'm gonna be honest. I would appreciate that ass whooping if it made me, if not the top 3, top 5 greatest of all time in all of music.
He's up there. He's still.
That's what Michael Jackson is.
He's still.
Quick, I want to make this point real quick. Diana Ross.
Okay.
If we talking about R. Kelly and giving him grace for him being at that age,
I'm not saying he deserves it. I'm just saying people don't give it to him.
That's what I'm saying. But if we're gonna give him that same argument, you gotta make the same thing for Michael with the whole Diana Ross thing. The boy was only fucking 12 or 11 years old, shacking up with this 32, 33-year-old woman.
You got that. There is such thing
And
as
his parents allowing him to stay there for a year. Their child, they're signing waivers, giving them go ahead, take him.
even though it's
for
the double,
a year.
even though it's a double standard with that, that's still not right.
It's not.
Like I don't care if he enjoyed it or not. He's still a young boy with a grown woman, and of course we gonna sit and josh around and say, "Oh no, he's a real nigga that got some pussy." Nah,
That's P.
That's not. In reality, that's not pushing P.
No.
It's not.
If we having a real discussion about it.
And the thing with R. Kelly, they said that they didn't know, the grown folks didn't know about that shit.
That's a lie.
With-
That's a lie.
Well, yeah, it was. But
Like-
with
like
Diana
certain-
Ross, they knew.
Like not to get too deep
Yeah.
into it, but what you just said on that, the certain shit that I feel like is true when some of them was on the Survivor joint and they were sitting there basically saying like, yeah, you know, we was all on the bus, he is back there in the room with Aaliyah. I don't know why I believe it. Some of the shit I be like, some of it is bullshit, but certain shit I just be like,
I believe it.
certain shit I
I
just
believe it because the abuser becomes the abuser.
Mm-hmm.
It's a known fact. That's psychology been saying that for freaking years. That's
But he's
how it
so.
goes.
But this is where I can't. This is where R. Kelly don't get no grace. He's so sick with it. He on Piper flow. He gonna use the music to trick and hypnotize these bitches to keep coming back. You're gonna keep coming back because you know how great of a musician is.
Yes.
You're not gonna be able to live this lifestyle.
Yes.
Wow. Now that don't deserve grace.
No.
I feel like that nigga's getting more in trouble for manipulating than he is committing a crime.
Mm-hmm. Because he manipulated a lot of young girls to leave their homes
They
and join
third-
that sex cult.
That joint that they say grow in the back of your head that come around like when you like 24, 25, 26, that shit ain't even developed, bro.
Nope.
They're easily manipulated, easily influenced. They're gonna idolize whoever they see with the jewelry, with the fans, with the...
Oh, my parents used to bump you back in the day. 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds, 19-year-olds. He did that shit to young girls. Nigga, look at Aaliyah. He fucked with her when she was a minor.
He wasn't the only one, and I just feel like everybody that was really around her, that knew her, and everybody tried to speak so highly of her, because I knew she was probably a wonderful, blessed woman. At the end of the day, it's like, nah. Y'all robbed that woman of her childhood. So
They really did.
So what does Wayne do? As soon as he get his first check, he give it to his mom, and his mom give it right back to him.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, she already knew, even though she got the first check and he gave it back to her, he already knew, like, it's up now.
And just replaced his father like crazy, bro. Lil Wayne even said he fucked with his dad. His dad was a real upstanding motherfucker. Then out of nowhere, I think that he passed.
I think so, something like that.
Passed. Then all of a sudden, who's at the front door? Birdman.
You know what that shit sound like? That shit sound like that shit is equivalent to me, that shit is equivalent to when Tupac went to jail and Suge was there and picked him up.
The devil knows who to send.
50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. His mom passed away. The nigga that burned his mom, allegedly, the nigga that burned his mom down is gonna be right there putting him on the corners, helping him get his first couple dollars. It's like how when something happen like that, it's always some nigga that's just gonna pop right up,
Ready.
and he's gonna have the full influence of whatever direct, you know what I mean?
And shape you up to innovate others, to motivate other people to be on some bullshit.
Because even if this shit ain't true, because I know to Get Rich or Die Trying, she had to make some shit fictional or whatever just to make it a movie or whatever. But it's like,
He ain't had everything.
nah, word. But I'm just saying, if it really was some true shit that his mom got burned alive or whatever, and the nigga that was being what's good, little dude, the nigga that was bringing them into the game was really the nigga that killed your mom. Like if that was even really a case of real life,
Fuck Majestic.
that's crazy. But this is the nigga you taking ropes from. That's crazy to me.
And the other niggas was really saying that shit. Fuck Majestic. Nigga, that was the shit, man. Especially for us, that was the shit.
But basically what I'm saying, like, Wayne really, like, once Wayne brought that money to her, she looking at it like, alright, I don't want him out here with Baby and Stunner and all these motherfuckers, and he's 12, 13, he out here with Juvenile and BG, and these niggas is grown, but he's really, you know, out here. That money hitting different.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 11, 12, 13, he might not be able to go to school no more. This nigga gonna shoot himself by accident, then come to school and show his bullet wounds. So at that point, it's like she ain't wanting to do it, but I knew she probably like, nigga, you making that money, go get it. I don't want you to be around Stunner and
She told
Baby.
him not to go to school no more.
But I'm saying her desire for him to
go to school.
Yeah, but she knew that he was gonna make money that was gonna change lives.
Yeah.
But she really, I know, like you said, she was on some Biggie Mom shit. Yep. Biggie Mom ain't one Biggie with Puffy. I believe that.
Not at all.
I believe that. And you wanna know what's so sad about that? And I can't get too deep into it because I don't want to get no community strikes. They finally wait until the passing for them to do movies. They wait until Tupac Mom. They wait till Biggie Mom.
Yep.
But when they're alive and they don't get that clearance, you can't make that biopic. You can't make that documentary that's going to generate.
And if they claim that you falsely projecting the person,
defamation of
character,
lawsuit.
Yep. And that's money in their pocket.
Yep. I'm suing the whole Universal Studio for even allowing them to come on this platform, to come to your area to even do this whole entire movie. Or whoever they, like, you know what I'm saying, whoever they do the movie with or whatever, basically, like...
Did Puffy have a part to play in that Notorious movie? Because it was all...
I don't think so. Because Lil' Kim was mad as fuck because she's saying that wasn't a proper representation of her.
Because I'm about to say, the moms was definitely alive and they ran that bitch everywhere, so...
But I just feel like, personally, I just see a lot of shit. They wasn't giving that cosign to that movie.
They were not.
They wasn't being like, I allow you to do this documentary about my son.
Right. They wait till the right motherfuckers is going to make that move.
That's all it is. It's a money move.
So you just really got, when you see somebody that was a famous rapper or whatever, I mean, you see that they passed, you feeling bad, but the opposition that really don't fuck with them, yes.
They're thinking
that's fucked up. Some people thinking that, and the ones that really don't like them are thinking.
Yes, that's the majority of their haters.
Yes,
nigga gone. But motherfuckers thinking this. It's always those two. It always comes down to those two every time.
Before we close out and get out of here, I hate to close out like this because it's a little sour way to close out, but Deion and them niggas did get their first loss in Colorado, and I need you niggas that don't fuck with them and the niggas that said that they was gonna lose and they was already gonna lose and Deion's ass and he can't coach or whatever. I just want you, especially if you black, I just don't want you to even show him no more love. Like if you gonna see the nigga career over as a coach and give him all that hate over one game, you really wasn't a real nigga from the beginning. So I'm gonna keep it short and sweet with that. If you still fuck with Deion and I still fuck with y'all, you know what I mean? You a real one. Just because the niggas lost one game, it was a raw game. I ain't gonna lie. 42-6 is nasty work. But at the end of the day, if you hating on him and you a black man and you don't support this real shit.
Hell no.
Cause fuck the wins and losses. The wins and losses come with this shit. He could have went 16-0 or he could have went 0-16. Regardless, everybody is saying that Deion is changing college football. He has everybody, 9 million people watching a Colorado State game at 1-2 a.m.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, y'all can say what y'all want about him, but he's changing the sport. And changing the sport is more valuable than any win or NCAA championship, which is also good, but niggas is changing the sport.
100%.
Niggas is opening doors for other black coaches to get money, other black people to be like, alright, I could be a producer, or I could be an executive, or I could actually own this, and actually run a team, and actually be able to. He's showing that. Everybody's telling him he's changing the game. So I just don't fuck with the fact that all I've been seeing on X and Instagram is everybody just saying, oh, Colorado done. You know, they playing for clicks. People love, and as much love as they get when they was up, I ain't gonna lie, they getting more hate than they was getting love, and they was getting a lot of love. Cam, Mace, Skip, Skip, Shannon Sharp, Steven, niggas, everybody's fuck. What? Niggas have been crucifying them. You got niggas on the Oregon team throwing the watch up. I said, yeah, this is fucked up. I just hate how they just never want to give a black man no consistent praise.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen with society. Well, how society is, shit, our own people put us down more than anything.
And then it's the last thing to close off. It's the nigga that was saying that the NBA ain't world champions, they only champions of the NBA or whatever. That nigga proceeds to break more records. After the USA then lost and ain't get no medal, this nigga proceeds to break more records.
Yep.
Like literally, he broke like one of Usain Bolt records.
Yep.
And you got niggas that's like him and niggas that's like Dylan Brooks, where niggas gonna pop that shit and they'll really be able to back it up.
Top of Usain Bolt record, like, come on, you better give that man respect.
Real shit. But this is the Three Truths podcast, man. Everybody like, comment, subscribe. Everybody share, repost. Vibe to the Zah world, vibe to the Zah Meets world. 3 connected to MJ Talk. To 3 Truths in the building. You got anything before we close?
All I can say is, fuck y'all and love the hate. And respect to all love that we get on here. Thank y'all for keep on going.
Shit.
Appreciate all the love, keep running up the numbers and show support of what we got going on, because it's quality entertainment, and just stay tuned for the next episode.